So a curve C has parametric equations, x equals root 3 tan theta and y equals sec squared theta, and you've been given a range that theta can be in between 0 and pi over 3 radians. The Cartesian equation of C is y equals f of x in between 0 and k, where k is a constant. State the value of k. But before I even try and attempt this question, I'm going to show you how it looks like graphically. So I've set it up on here, and this is basically the range that the angle can be. I'll call the angle A, and that's the range in between 0 and pi over 3. Now, pi over 3 radians, that's going to be 3.14 divided by 3, which you can see here is 1.047, going on for more accuracy. This is the first equation, x equals root 3 tan theta, and this is the second equation, y equals sec squared theta. And if I press play in between 0 and pi over 3, it'll be interesting to see what actually happens. Okay, let me put the intersect in as well. So that's when the two equations are meeting up, and this is what you're looking at. It looks like it's a curve. There's a little bit of a curve, then it goes up. So that's interesting. So let's actually put a trace on and see what that graph looks like. So if I right click, show trace, and press play, this is what the graph actually looks like. So it looks sort of like a parabola shape, which is interesting. And what we've been asked to do is work out the Cartesian equation, so y in terms of x in between 0 and k, state the value of k. So they want to know what this value of k is, which you can see it looks like it's going to be 3, isn't it? It looks like it's 3, is that right? Yeah. So graphically the answer is 3, and I can see that from my graph. Let's see how I would actually answer this now algebraically, but I think the graph is important because it makes you really appreciate what's happening. So what I would do here is, for part A, I want to work out my x value. Okay, to work out the x value, I want to use this equation. So when x is equal to root 3 tan alpha or tan theta, and obviously at this point I'm looking at pi over 3, the end. So pi over 3, sub in when theta is equal to pi over 3, what is the value of x? X equals root 3 tan pi over 3, and then you can obviously put that in a calculator if you like and go forward accordingly. But just out of interest, what is tan pi over 3? You should know that. Anyone know that? What it is? What's tan 60? What are you saying? Root 3? Okay, perfect. Tan pi over 3 is root 3, and then you just times them across. Root 3 times root 3 is indeed 3, and that's equating to the graph, and obviously you've got the answer anyway.